Hi, Pisces singles. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a deep dive singles reading for future spouse, next relationship, new boyfriend, new girlfriend, next partner, new love. We're going to see if Spirit will share with me some clues, some guidance, anything that they want you to work on while we're waiting. So you can use this as a manifestation. We have this big bowl of charms and clues and maybe a sentence or a phrase that Spirit will share with us. So we'll be using those. And for those of you that are new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe bell so that you get some future uploads. And welcome back to all of my Pisces singles. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. I'm so excited to do another singles reading for you because I know they helped you to manifest the person who is meant to come into your life. And I know that while we're waiting, it's very difficult. So sometimes it's just nice to sit back and listen to the guided messages from Spirit so that you have hope and belief that this love is coming. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. I have do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Okay, so while we're waiting, taking care of family, friends, just, putting our love out there in different ways, animals. So there's a lot of animals in this card. So, loving, some of you have animals. I have a cat. I have a black cat named Prince. I'm a psychic with a black cat. That's my joke. But sometimes animals keep you company while we're waiting, for somebody. Receive in love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So I love this, this sense of a snowflake coming in. You're unique. You're special. Okay. You're ready to receive this love. Somebody who's going to love you for who you are and everything about you is how I feel. That's gorgeous. And then I listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Listen to the messages that Spirit is sending you, whether it's through spirit guides like myself or other readers or friends or family. Spirit is sending you all kinds of signs, letting you know that this love is coming, that this love is in the universe. And it's already been predetermined before you came here on earth. Your soul already has a soul contract with who is supposed to be in your life. So it's already been predetermined. It's just a matter of when that soul contract kicks in. So let's see what Spirit has for us. I have an Action of Swords. I love this card because it's the Knight of Swords. And you can see the shadow coming in. And that means that this knight is ready to come into your life to start to talk to you. And you wouldn't be seeing this person's shadow if they weren't close, because you don't make a shadow unless you're standing behind the shadow, right? So you've got somebody that's ready to come into your life, that's ready to start to talk, okay? Somebody that you probably are going to connect to very easily and talk a lot, be able to talk to about everything. I have a Six of Wands, and look at the cameras, the flashing. This person either is really excited to be with you, they feel like they won the prize, they feel like, like you're it. So this sense of the flash bulbs going off, like you're walking on the red carpet to them, like you're like the star that they just, captured. So they captured your heart. So beautiful. I have a Nine of Swords. Let go of the worries and the fears of when is this going to come? Is this going to come? It is on its way, Spirit just said. And I have an Ace of Wands. Whoever's coming in with this knight charging in pretty quickly, they're probably going to come out of the woodwork very fast and say something like, I think you're hot. Okay. I think I'm very attracted to you. I want you, like that is going to be, there's probably going to be a very fast energy that is very sensual and high chemistry. I'm going to say that. All right. So don't be surprised. I feel like bottom of the deck, they have the Sun. This is a new beginning. This is not somebody that you've been with in the past, but I also like this sand castle in this card. Like I'm galloping on a beach with this horse, and I have like, I'm building kind of this future, right? I'm building this castle together, or I mean, it's just so, what a beautiful card. Um, this is a new beginning. This is not somebody that we have been with before. This is somebody that I feel they are going to approach you, and they're going to be very physically attracted to you, and they're going to make it very obvious that they are very physically attracted to you. So don't be surprised. Probably lots of flirting, probably lots of body language, a lot of eye contact, that kind of an instant connection. I have some healing energy. So maybe you've gone through something, they've gone through something. Now, I do feel like there has been a loss. I mean, they're actually holding more of an urn, like somebody was cremated, or a physical loss. So your person or you may have had some kind of loss in your family recently, and maybe that's something that you guys talk about, and you're very empathic for each other, or something like that. A mantra. Okay, so maybe you're manifesting and waiting for this person. You feel centered to me. You have been manifesting the person. You know your soulmate's out there. You know this person is on its way. That's gorgeous. And then I have judgment. Okay, so be open. Be open. This particular card always tells me that I don't want you to judge a book by its cover, because you may fall in love with somebody that you least expect. All right. They may come on really fast and almost impulsively, and you may be turned off by that. You may say, oh, please, you're just a player. You hit on everybody this way. So you put them into the category of they're in the bucket of a player, but they really aren't. They really just are attracted to you, and they usually don't hit on people the way that they're going to hit on you, So that was you kind of like prejudging somebody. All right. So be careful with that. Don't put everybody in the same bucket, and give different people a genuine chance. Okay, because you may be surprised that the person who you're supposed to be with is not who you thought you'd end up with. You may be pleasantly surprised. I've got the Chariot. This person's not going to give up. This person is not going to give up on you. And they might have a cat. Look at those two cats. I don't know. They might like cats. They might have dogs. Um, they're not going to give up on you. It's almost like I got my eye on you. I saw you from the first time I saw you, and I'm going to kind of chase you. I'm going to come after you. I'm going to catch you. Two of Wands. Yeah, I see a future with you. And then there's that castle again, like this fairy tale, like home, a future, right? So we've got something going on here with a home and a future, and building this castle in the sky together. So that is beautiful. Queen of Wands, great passion. That lion is jumping out at me. Could be a Leo energy. Look for sunflowers. But I have this queen energy of I'm as passionate for you as you are for me. I'm as into you as you are into me. It's very mutual, which is important, because it's kind of a turnoff when somebody's into you and you're like, I'm not that into them, but it's nice having them around. But no, you're as into them as they are to you. So that is beautiful. And an Ace of Wands. Incredible passion in this connection. It's going to be a lot more than that, you'll see. But I'm going to say right out of the gate that you're either very physically attracted to this person. They're very handsome. They're very beautiful. You love their eyes. You love their smile. They're very flirtatious with you. And you just are turned on by them, is how it's coming in, my Pisces. So those are all beautiful qualities. We want to be attracted to the person that we are supposed to be with, right? That's important. A Six of Pentacles, very giving. Okay, very giving. They're very generous. It's almost this feeling of, I don't want to say they don't expect anything in return, but they don't expect anything in return. take you out to dinner, they treat you or something, you're very appreciative, and they're like very generous. They're willing to give as long as they're appreciated. Maybe they weren't appreciated in the past by somebody. They're a hard worker. They probably work too hard. Maybe that's something you talk to them about, like you're working all the time, or, I'm sorry that you have to work all the hard time, but they're a hard worker. They don't mind working hard. They're very passionate about what they do. They're very good at what they do. Okay. And I do feel like they are constantly growing, constantly learning. And I feel like they're kind of even moving up in a ladder in their career, something like that. Okay. Part of me is saying you're not going to have to worry about this person. If you're in a long-term relationship, this person's going to be financially secure. They're going to get up and go to work every day. This is not somebody who you're going to have to ever take care of or worry about bills. So that's kind of a nice feeling too. Let's see. I feel lucky. This person's almost like chasing you. I feel like I will put in the category of love at first sight for them. I will put in the category of like, I saw you from across the room and that was it. Like my eyes saw you and we locked eyes and boom, so I will definitely put in that category. Great chemistry, super high chemistry. I'm in love and I just want to kiss you. I just want to kiss you. They might want to kiss you from the moment they meet you. It may be one of those things where they're just so physically attracted to you that they just were like, if it wasn't inappropriate for them to walk up to you and just start kissing you, then they would. But, there's this sense of, I just knew from the moment I met you. So I have a feeling this is going to be love at first sight, at least for one of you. Spirit, please share with me what messages. This is exciting. It's very passionate, very exciting connection. I have a moose. I saw a baby moose one time in my lifetime. I grew up in New Hampshire, in the mountains of New Hampshire. I was driving in the mountain. Now you do see moose, but it's very rare that you see a mother moose and a baby moose. And I was stopped by the side of the road because an old farmer guy in New Hampshire said, you better stop and look at this. So I pull over and there was a mother moose who had just given birth to a baby moose. And the baby was just standing on its legs for the first time, like within the last 15 minutes. And I was there. It was a once in a lifetime thing that I'll never, ever witness again. So anytime I think about moose, I think about that moment. It was beautiful. But they're saying, let's say, attitude is everything. Calm, cool, collective. They are confident. They're powerful and they're confident. This person is powerful. Like, I don't think they have to prove their power. I think that they just, I think their presence is powerful. I think they stand out. I will say that. I think they would stand out in a crowd in a good way. They're probably very handsome or beautiful. And I don't know. I think that it's even the sense of I'm okay being alone. Like maybe they've been alone for a while and they're okay with that. Like they don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. So I think that there's an element of that to them also. I have an element of spirit. Okay. Allow and trust divine timing. Absolutely. Right. This is a timeless connection, a soul spark. I'll take that. Element of spirit. Like this was divinely sent. This is bigger than us. When you start to fall in love with this kind of a connection, it is, God had to have sent you. Like, what are the chances of us meeting other than you were divinely sent to me, right? I mean, that's the kind of love we have. I have a whip. I have arguments, fighting, painful. Okay. And some anger. Now, I feel like that is either your past relationship or their past relationship, that maybe I don't know, a hostile connection. It was, all I ever did was fight with that person. And I do feel like that is expressed, when we first start talking, because we don't want to be in that kind of relationship again. But it helps us to explain to the other person, like, what happened, how it ended. Pluto, the great healer. I've healed. And there's judgment again. Spirit doesn't want you to judge. Okay. There's something going on with that. Okay. Be very open to who Spirit puts in front of you. I want you to, there's a little part of me feels like when this person is put in front of you, you almost second guess their intentions, okay? That you almost think that, they just want sex, or they're just looking for a hookup, but it's going to be obviously so much more. But I do feel like there's a little part of you that thinks that that's all it is, which would immediately push somebody away, right? Which would immediately say, I'm really not interested in that. But give different people different chances. But I have a feeling like this person's going to catch you off guard. They're not going to be what you expected. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I feel fortunate that I just met you. I feel lucky I just met you. I feel fortunate I just met you. Very analytical. There's a sense of power about them. They're hard workers. Maybe they work too much. Maybe they work all the time. Maybe they have a demanding career, but they're probably very good at what they do. I have blossoming, blooming. That came into me also as like this glowing feeling, like you're glowing, like you're radiant. I have growing. This person's changing you. Okay, you're going to blossom. You're going to grow when they come in. Very receptive to, I don't know, your world, maybe very receptive to something specific in your life. Like if for those of you that have a child and they're like, that's cool. How old are they? So maybe there's somebody out there that's just really kind of open to the whole package, taking in the whole package, including you. And they're emotionally available. Oh, my favorite. That's the most important. I want the chemistry, and I want them to be hot, and I want to have a great physical connection with somebody, but I want them to be emotionally available. I want them to be emotionally mature more than anything. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Leo. I had a sense of a Leo a moment ago too, didn't I, with that lion? I have a Virgo. Okay, I'll take it. And one more. Let's see. One more. What's another sign? Let's go with this guy. What's this guy say? Cancer. Okay, so I have a Leo, a Virgo, or a Cancer. They could be one of those. Let's see if they'll give me any kind of time element. Sometimes I'll get lucky. Spirit, when is this person coming? Then we're going to do some charms. Okay, let's do, when is this person coming? Worth the wait. Okay. Patience. Time will tell. All right. And into 3 to 4 months. That's not that far away. 3 to 4 months. And 11 to 12 makes, right? This time next year, we could actually be together. We could be celebrating the holidays together. We could actually be together, so what a difference a year makes. And 9 to 12 months. So we've got a lot of changes. I'm going to say in the upcoming year, 3 to 4 months, 9 to, I'm just going to put in the category in the upcoming year. Maybe this person is coming this year, something like that, that this is the year that we actually meet our person. So let's get some clues. Let's see. My Pisces, I've got this big bowl of gorgeous clues with my magic scoop, and we're going to get a scoop. I'm sorry for the noise. I just want to get to the bottom of the bucket. I want to get to the bottom. I want to get some clues, and then I want to get some words, and I want to see if I can spell anything. I always love that. All right, so we're going to start with the letters first, okay? We're going to see what letters they give us. So I have the letter Z. I have a letter B. I have two B's. This looks like two B's. I have two B's, double B's. Okay, so double letters. What's this? That looks like an I. That looks like an I, the letter I. I have a Y, the letter I and a Y, the letter Y. I have a K. And I have a U. And I have a G. And then I have a Gemini. I have a Gemini. They could be a Gemini. Okay. They could be, I have a Pisces. They could be another Pisces. That's okay. I don't know. Normally they're usually a different sign, but maybe they love Pisces. That would be the best thing. I have a crown. They treat you amazing. I love that. I want the crown. I do have a baby. I have a baby bottle and I have a baby cup. So for some of you, maybe they want to have a child, or maybe, like I said, they're very accepting of the package. Like you have a child already, you had a baby with somebody else, and they're like, that's cool. You know, I'm game with that. I have the letter Q. Now this is a little perfume bottle, but it's just coming into me of they smell great, which is important. They smell great. Maybe you'll recognize their perfume or scent or something like that. And then I have a little pocketbook and I have $1. So, or 100, it looks like $100 bill. It's got 100 on it. So it's $100 bill. Maybe they're very, very generous with their wallet. Maybe they're very generous with their wallet, and they give you that $100 bill to put into your pocketbook. How would that be? And they say, here, go buy yourself something. That would be fun. All right, let's see. Laugh. They make you laugh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's the fast. Yeah. Fast start. Yep. Fast start. And they make you laugh, right? You know, maybe that's the first thing that you notice, and they make me laugh. You know, it's like, this is it. Okay. Yeah, you're him. Fast start, you're him. Look at this. I love that. Like, you're it. I love that. I do feel like it comes in fast. I think it's very flirty energy. I think it's very seductive energy, high chemistry. Don't be surprised by any of those. My who, you know, like, you're mine. You're my who. Like, you're mine. I don't know. That's how that came in. I don't know. You know, right now it's just this incredible sense of high energy, lots of fun. Something about the whole package. There's something going on with that for me. And the sense of this time next year, you know, the sense of this could be the year. So we are definitely going to manifest this. We're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you soon. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bells for the uploaded videos. And if you'd like to book a private one-on-one reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com, and I'll put those links in the description below.